Hi, this is Joe from DomainAcademy.com, and I want to bring you through an exercise that'll take a little bit of time, but I think it'll be well worth your while. Bot is hot right now. I don't know why. We haven't seen a lot of reported sales, but with the robotic definitely phase that's coming in, we are seeing more and more domain investors talking about bot and if you should purchase it or not. So seems to be the beginning of the trend, and I want to show you a way to find names that are available when things like this come up. I'm going to take you through very quickly what I did on AI. AI has a lot of hype right now. It is extremely useful for a myriad of things. I tried to see if I could find the top 250 sales of all time. It was not very helpful. I'm trying to use accessible models that most people have access to, so I picked ChatGPT and Grok for this example, and you can see that it cuts out, you get 25 here, 5 there. I asked it to return me a list of SLDs to the left of the dot that's cleaned up of the 250, and you could see how good it did, right? So ChatGPT was not great. However, it does give you links to the sources that it looked at, so that it can give you, other places to go explore, so you can find those lists yourselves. So that was helpful. On Grok, it reminds me of when I used to play hide and seek as a kid, and we had to count to 100 to go find somebody. So 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. That's what happens here with Grok. 1 to 10, and then it skips a bunch to 249 and 50, right? So I asked it to give me the list of 250, and it gave me, and so on for all 250 sales. It doesn't give me them. It gives me this link that I can look at, but that's one source, and I wanted a comprehensive analysis. I wanted to blend all different lists and remove duplicates. I used deep research for this. I thought that might do a better job. However, it did not. It does give you some citations to go look at, which again are helpful for you to do. So name bio, you can just access this. Anyone can access it. You can see I'm not logged in. They have a list of top 100 domain name sales of all time. You can look this up. I'm going to copy this list here, and then you can go to DN Journal and you can do the same thing. You can look for their sales, year-to-date sales chart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that list from name bio in here, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT, can you please clean up the list below and return only the SLD from the domain names in the list. And now you can see that we've got 97 unique SLDs. You could change it to whatever format you want. We're just going to go ahead and copy this out. Now you can do this for as many lists as you want. You go take the DN journal list, but I'm just going to show you very quickly. We're going to go to GoDaddy, and it is kind of complicated. I'm going to show you how to get there, but I think it's a lot easier to just use Google. So what I'm going to do, you have to go, once you're logged in, you click shop.godaddy.com. Then you have to go to domains, and then you want to do this search for domain names. And then from here it is, find a domain. You want to go to the bulk domain name search. And then what we're going to do is we're going to copy this in, and we want to select extensions, and we just want .bot, and we hit search for domains. And this is the top 100 names that were sold. It cleaned out a few because there was duplicate sales. And you could see we've got Branson.bot, as seen on TV.bot, AltaVista.bot, and UXI.bot. So it doesn't look like any of these names that are available for new registration are great names. Like I said, it's hot. People are already probably doing this. You can go take a look at any of these and see if they're underpriced that are for sale right now on Afternic. I'd say, these are great options, but you have to do your own research and see if you could still make money on them. So I hope that helps. When you look at this, you could find out what names are available quickly and easily. If we go take a look at DN Journal, there may be names in here. We'll ask it to do the same thing. that are available in .bot. And remember, the SLD, when you're looking at something that's a non-com, the SLD has to match the TLD. So what I'm saying is, you know, the left of the dot has to match what's to the right of the dot. So I'm just going to ask it to quickly do the same thing with the DN journal list. I just pulled 87 as an example, and I'm going to copy this list, and I'm going to go back to the GoDaddy Bulk Search. I'm going to look it up this time in Google. It's a lot easier to get there. GoDaddy Bulk Search brings me right there. I'm going to clear this out. I'm going to put in a new search. I'm going to select .bot again because I just cleared everything, and I'm going to see if any of these 87 names are available. Oh, it looks like we've got a lot more. So let's take a look and see if there's anything that would make sense. Osmosis is a one word. Tires, spelled the British English way. I don't think that makes a lot of sense for a robot, but I don't see anything here that looks like you know, a killer name. Just because it's sold this year for a decent amount of money doesn't mean that it's going to be a perfect match for a .bot. So, you know, as always, do your research and take a look at what's been selling and what hasn't.